I haven't played DDR in ages. Part of that is because, for me, DDR was more of a social experience than just an arcade game. That circle of friends having dispersed after graduating college, I'm left being the occasional lanky white guy tearing up Kakume or Jet World on a long-neglected Max 2 machine in an otherwise deserted mall arcade. Part of that is because said mall arcades are becoming scarce, and a machine in poor repair can and will mangle your ankles or frustrate you with a non-responsive pad. And while there are plenty of home versions these days, emphasis on these days, it takes a concerted effort to find a working pad, tape it down, if you know what's good for you, and actively try to enjoy a game that's been designed not for the long-time player, but for the passerby with some cash. Universe 2, though, challenges some of these preconceptions, and it completely reinforces others. First off, the song list. This isn't the barely disguised Dance Mania vehicle what started the series, with the ridiculously endearing cheeseball tracks like Bye Bye Baby Balloon or Cartoon Heroes. There are actual, recognizable songs on here, like The Safety Dance and Rocket, and that one song you've heard a million times but only now learned as Apache by the Incredible Bongo Band. Every DDR game has had licensed songs though, but these are actually difficult. It used to be that if Sandstorm or I Like to Move It got jammed into a US DDR release, it'd max out at maybe 7 feet and be, in reality, a lot easier than that. But honestly, Take Me Out is really, really good. It's this kind of thing that got my hopes up a bit, only to find out that to unlock Spin the Disc, one of my standbys a decade ago, I'd have to smash my way through a lengthy, grindy quest mode where I'd have to beat opponents into submission, or get a certain combo count, and, ostensibly, earn cash to trick out the dancer I prefer not to have in the background. In reality, this usually boils down to playing the fastest, highest density songs you can find, Walk Like an Egyptian and Dead End are fine for this purpose, and hope you can read it when the top quarter of the screen is taken up by a meaningless picture, the bottom quarter has an info bar splashed across it, and the larger than necessary report of your combo and accuracy obscures most of the center. Fortunately, you can leave the song at any time after completing the goal, so you don't actually have to finish anything. Since it's the home release of a DDR game, there's the Requisite training mode some people use, and the workout mode no one uses, as well as a step chart editor if you really think Jungle Boogie needs butterfly spins. Please tell me you know what butterfly spins are. Also, since this is the 7th generation, and you can't really release a game without DLC, you can tack on a 10-song bonus pack for $10 that'll actually let you play Dynamite Rave and Graduistic Cyber. But aside from my frustrations with the interface, why they got rid of double tapping up or down to change difficulty is beyond me, since I've accidentally switched from heavy, the expert, to beginner more times than I can count. At least the new songs they've jammed in are worth playing. Sure, this batch might sound a little more techno and altogether samey, but the step files are the important part, and they're quite sound. Even that clown song,